Hey everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming at you with a game from Return to the Jungle number 6. This time around we got a game on Twisted Meadows and it is going to be between Remote spawning over here as the red human player at the bottom right. He will be playing up against Return to the Jungle number 4 champion Hipposaurier, spawning as the blue human on the top left. It's going to be human versus human on Twisted Meadows, and early on I said something that it's going to be a human mirror on the most humanist map ever. This is what it is right now. Let's see how this turns out to be. Both of them are pretty good players. Hipposaurier is one of the really old school guys on this league right now. He has participated in all the Return to the Jungle tournaments except for one. And let's see how this game turns out to be. It's going to go for Archmage over here. And bottom over here, it's also going to be Archmage. Hey Vody in the chat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this. Both of them want to go for Archmage. They don't want to go for any variation, it appears. Arthas has Tyrannus, Anduin has Varian, and I have Papa! Exactly. So it's going to be Archmage versus Archmage. We have a cross spawn on Twisted Meadows. Let's see what their strategy is going to be. Mostly human versus human turns out to be Breaker Wars at tier 2. Maybe there'll be some sort of variation in the second hero. In a game where you have human versus human, you can go for a hero like the Panda, you can go for Alchemist, that's also a pretty good selection. You can even try to go for Naga Seawish, that can also work out sometimes. And it appears to me that Hippo will try to creep out his Goblin mercenary camp. Why do I keep calling it Goblin? I have something stuck in my head about goblins. This is just a merc camp, a mercenary camp. This is Goblin Lab over here, which Remote is creeping out. This is a classical choice for human players. Human players love to go for this camp here. Early on, a few iterations of WarCraft before, a few patches before, a lot of patches before, the big guy over here used to give Tome of Experience sometimes, and that used to get your Archmage to level 3 very fast. Something very, very OP and something very, very devastating indeed. So what do we have here? It appears to me that Remote is having trouble trying to creep this camp out. He actually lost a unit or two there, and is sending back all of his peasants to the base. Doesn't want to risk any of them. Will manage to take out the big guy, and I'm pretty sure he lost about one footman there. Or did he? Can't say. I don't recall any of the footmen dying, but I must say that he did take a lot of beating while trying to get that. And I think this creep route that Hippo selected to go for is better. This was safer, and you also get the advantage of the merc camp. After that, just go for this one. It's the equal amount of time that it took for Remote to creep that one camp out and Hippo to creep the 2 camps out. So that's something that very much matters in games like these. Now Hippo will creep out this no overseer camp that will give him level 3. So that's pretty good. Level 3 for Hippo. While Remote is staggering. Remote's gonna have to take out one more camp before he hits level 3. So Hippo's all prepared for a push right now. As he has level 3, he has the merc camp set up for himself. He can get those trolls, which he has, the troll forest shadow priest and the forest troll berserker. These two are pretty good units that you can use early on. Putting down a lumber mill at the back, scout tower, upgrading into an arcane one, getting more footmen, and of course doesn't have the lab, doesn't need that. Another strategy that I like to do early on was to creep out the other merc camp as well, if it's not equipped out yet. Buy all of the mercenaries from there, whatever you can, and then push into your opponent's base. Remote's base is open. Hippo can enter the base using this area here. Hippo will go try to punish Remote there. He is going in towards from double entrance. Actually, that's a double entrance there. 3 peasants down for remote so far. 4th down. That is huge. He is upgrading right now. He is going to tier 2. And while going tier 2, he isn't going to be getting any of those peasants back. That's going to be some delayed lumber for him. Slow lumber harvesting for some time. And oh no, more peasants dying. Hippo is doing pretty good. Remote needs to do something about this. Get Hippo out of this situation. Or rather, this area. Trying to focus on the trolls. That is forcing him back a bit, but not too much. He still has the entire army and he still can go in. Archmage is almost level 4, by the way. If Archmage reaches level 4, this is going to be devastating for remote. Tier 2 is of course ready. Our King Sanctum coming in. Second hero is going to be Mountain King. Hippo doesn't want to go for anything weird. Don't want to go for anything unstandard. Just wants to keep the standard gameplay and go with what works. He has that peasant there that can kill. There we go. In human versus human, this is something that matters. This matters a lot. The more time you spend on the human player's base, the more number of peasants you can kill. The more number of peasants you kill, that's how much you're going to hurt the opponent's economy. And right now, Hippo has hurt Remote's economy a lot. Second hero will be out real soon for Hippo. Remote will try to power build a Arcing Sanctum, but that's just one Sanctum that you have. Looking at the chat, Vodi says, in which battle did Varian die? That's not Varian, by the way, it's Varian. And Varian died in the battle for Azeroth. Like a boss. Something completely unrelated to WarCraft and something completely unrelated to this game right now. Here comes the Mountain King. Stormbolt coming in. Stormbolt on the Archmage. Surround. Didn't get all of it. Second Stormbolt coming in. Coming in. There we go. It will go on the Footman though. Hippo wants to take down a couple of Footmen. Archmage almost level 4. Hippo may want to go for a camp, perhaps this one. Try to get his MK to level 3 as well. Or not. Doesn't really need level 3. Level 2 would be fine. And Hippo being a bit greedy, I must say. He is going in for an expo. He wants to secure the game. He doesn't want any kind of risk. Even if he goes in for a push right now, Remote is ill prepared. Remote will try to defend, but will not be able to do so with great ease. It appears that Remote also trying to take up an expo. Well, at least he's trying to clear out the natural. He won't be setting it up anytime soon from what I see. He doesn't have the resources to do so. Needs a lot of lumber there. That's the number of lumber peasants he lost. Well, Hippo had all of them and now will be using them to make this expansion. He has the expo coming up. Now's a good time for him to try and attack the opponent, but I think he wants level 3 on the Mountain King first, and that's exactly what he's going to be doing. Creeping out this camp over here, the Goblin Merchant camp. Of course, we're gonna get some good items from this one as well. Can't even pull this one actually, that camp won't take too long. Boots of Quel'Thalas, okay, it's fine. Get some 2 extra defense also with that, but you're gonna sell it off. You don't want that. Rather have the gold and rather have some Scroll of Heals, Scroll of Protections, Potion of Invill. Remote kind of getting back into the game. I must say that Hippo is giving him a lot of time. Hippo could have ended this game early on. Hopefully this will not come back to bite him. Level 3 Mountain King, okay, that's what he wanted. Could have trapped that camp out, but yeah, I guess going for the Goblin Merchant is better. Clear the Merchant, get the items, buy the Potion of Inwell, and also when you buy the Potion of Inwell from the Goblin Merchant, you also deny that to your opponent for some amount of time until the cooldown is done. And what is this? Hippo wants to creep more. Hippo wants level 5 on the Archmage, it appears. This camp will also give you some good items. Remote going for Breakers, Priests. Mountain King for Remote is level 3. Now Hippo's gotta be careful. No Blacksmith on the Remote side, but Hippo does have a Blacksmith though. So Hippo gonna go for some defensive upgrade first, then the attack upgrade. Of course, these upgrades affect the Spellbreakers as well. Makes them super strong and very viable in battles. Hippo wants to creep more. I think he wants level 5 Archmage. This one is already crept out, so he shouldn't be going for that one, but he doesn't know it yet though. He may end up going there after all, after he had crept this out. If he leaves the Archmage behind for this camp, which he didn't, this Mountain King would have been level 4, and that would have given Hippo more of an advantage. Adapt training on the Priests. Mastery upgrade should be coming soon. No, doesn't seem like he's going for mastery upgrade at all. Of course, Inner Fire cannot be used on the Breaker, so I guess getting the mastery upgrade is not really going to help out Hippo too much. He has arrived on Remote's base, will go after that Arcane Vault, will successfully destroy it, and has all the space in the world that he needs to enter the base. Remote coming back with a TP. He needed the position, now he sees it. Thunderclaps will not be useful in this battle. This is pretty much a mirror matchup going on right now. Some dispels going across. Would be lovely to see control magic, but I don't think that's the case. Neither of them seem to have upgraded control magic for the Breakers. If you attack the Mountain King with your Breakers, you're gonna cut down the mana. No mana, no Storm Bolts. Level 5 Archmage for Hippo. I think all of the priests from both of the armies have been killed. Here come the militiamen. Hippo needs to be careful now. Don't want to lose too many of those Breakers there. There are more red number of units because of the militiamen there. But Hippo is getting some army back from the base. Reinforcing his army, that is. There's a lot of items over here. He can easily use the Scroll of Heal. And he needs to use it right now. Going to use the Protection. Bash is usable on Breakers, of course. Control Magic! There we go! Control Magic by Hippo. Stormbolt on that Archmage, and there it goes. GG by Remote. This game goes to Hippo. Good game, well played by both players. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, don't forget to hit the like and favorite button. Subscribe for more, and thanks for watching.